What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another video for you guys today, and we do have the Reality Breaker leaderboard event. You can see that in the game here, as well as the fact that to get in the top 2,500, you will be able to get the 4-star unlock, as well as for both Invisible Woman and for Franklin. So just so you guys are kind of aware of that, we have both of ours already at 3. So I don't know if I will be partaking in this. And the inputs is pretty compared to the last one. It is pretty more limited, I would say, because it's basically just war battles and the power core inputs, and of course as well upgrading a character to gear 21, which we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So it may be a very crazy leaderboard if a lot of the wallet warriors are spending to get the tier 21. So keep that in mind. What I will say is, if you look at the milestone here, theoretically, usually when they put out these premium milestones versus the ones that you have to, you can get free to play, that means theoretically, I think without too much core input, we may be able to get to that 45,000, which isn't too bad actually. I think maybe they're, we get 32,000 from war, and even if you don't have speedball, maybe they're assuming, usually they have the milestones for the web claims that also give points, much like they always do with previous leaderboard events. So what I'm thinking here is, if you're close to milestone 13 and you want to spend basically, I think it would be just 1,000 power cores or so, you would be able to get this milestone 14, which is about 6 tier 20 orbs and some L4s as well, if that was something you guys were interested in. Yeah, like I said, I will kind of wait and see what the event looks like and how crazy the rankings are before I even decide if I want to go for this milestone 14. But that is probably, like, in my opinion, probably the best bang for our buck right now at this time, especially with all the stuff that we have going on with the Nihilus around the corner here, and with the 8th anniversary event this week, as well as all the other things going on. So that's my 2 cents there. Also keep in mind here, this could be a potential trap, right? They're trying to use our power cores. They're trying to expend it all here before the next big leaderboard event, which I'm assuming will probably have some sort of G21 material on the threshold there. So keep that in mind as well here, guys. That is my 2 cents. Last thing I will leave you guys with here as well is the fact that we have the U32 going on right now, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys. I think a lot of people have been struggling with retcon, or sorry, with Winter Guard on the with the stage 1 room. I think honestly, I think it's a great way for them to showcase some of the war teams, especially people have put in. And I mean, this one has only a baby Ursa Major, but I'll show you guys here. If you have a built-up arena team with the Fantastic Four, they are a very solid counter. They do take an initial big blast from Omega Red, but as you guys can kind of see here, once you kind of get through the first couple hits, our Fantastic Four is a much faster team, because the Winter card is slower in terms of speed. And yeah, and once Franklin does his ult, and then once Invisible Woman does her thing, and having Old Man Logan here is clutch, because he just assists with the with the ability block, the stuns, the crits, the assists, all that good stuff. So he is a good member here, and maybe he could probably be switched out with somebody else, but I wasn't really using him, so hence the reason why. But just so you guys know, in case you run into any issues with the next Crucible, so you're able to use this team. Having said that as well here, another one that people have been running into is this. Like I said, I find that just a reminder, I guess, not really running into, but sorry, I kind of misspoke. Just make sure you guys are using your Daring Warriors to sack, so that you can get those points in. Because this Crucible doesn't cause any, it's not going to cause any damage to your rankings or anything like that. So just use your Daring Warriors to soak up the damage. And then I was actually, because of the fact that we had to use the sack wave, I was actually kind of experimenting a little around with speed and turn meter. And I was trying to use some characters that were faster than Magneto. And I'll show you guys actually what I used here. Mephisto isn't really going to do too much because all his speed gets kind of nullified. But as you guys can kind of see here, Songbird takes the first turn because she is faster than most of the Magneto Force guys. And we also have Professor Xavier here kind of as our clutch backup. So Storm also goes first because I was kind of testing around with the speed mechanics. And then Magneto will take his first turn. And then right after Magneto takes his turn, then we get Silver Sable actually taking her turn as well here. So I was just messing around with speed bars and trying to see how the speed mechanics work with Magneto. But this actually ended up being in a very interesting team. I was just like I said, I was just kind of experimenting a little bit with U32s. I try to play around a little bit and mess around and stuff. And yeah, as you can see here, Mephisto's kind of useless. He finally gets a turn and really doesn't really do all that much. Once Professor Xavier gets to his turn, though, he will kind of flip things on them, and we'll focus on the Omega Red and take out the loose change. So, yeah. Anyways, just so you guys are aware, yeah, I was just kind of messing around, but I want to make sure you guys were aware of it. And yeah, my opponent here, same thing. I think he was messing around as well, but it did look like he was losing against my Sentry, level 64 team with the Brimstone. Yeah, this team, he was smart to use his Daring Warriors here too, so he did the same thing. But yeah, he was it was probably the reason why he lost there because of that team. But anyways, yeah. So anyways, guys, yeah, that's all we got for this one. Just wanted to kind of give you an update. There is one more Cosmic Crucible, I think, right at the end here. And yeah, like I said, I wasn't really caring too much about this one. But yeah, so good luck in your guys' trials ahead, and hopefully you guys are able to get some, sneak up some victories here. It really doesn't matter. The rewards are all kind of the same, but yeah, anyways, hopefully this helped you guys out. And like I said, yeah, this event, we'll give you guys an update with it. I think it's going to be a trap event, and just good to be aware of it. But I'll kind of watch it and see what goes on with the rankings. And yeah, it's too bad they didn't put any more. The last couple events, they put the diamonds out early, like in the top 7,000, the top 10,000. I was a little disappointed that they didn't do that. Even like, maybe they could have put some diamonds, like 3 diamonds, 2 diamonds, like just so people don't have to use the promotional credits. But they didn't even do that. So yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.